Thanks for joining me for this short scale study. Today, we're going to focus on building our tone and our technique in the key of concert C minor. Before we begin, let's review the names of the notes that we'll need on trumpet for the key of concert C minor. We'll begin with our first note, D, then move on to E, F natural, G, and A. Let's jump into our first exercise, number 1, minor 5s, quarter notes. I've got my metronome set at 60 beats per minute, and that's my solid tempo that I'll run all of today's exercises in. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and... Let's move on to the second exercise, minor 5s, eighth notes. Now the rhythm pattern of the eighth notes will make this exercise sound faster, and it is due to the eighth notes. But my tempo on my metronome will stay at 60. 1 and 2 and ready and go. Good, now let's switch things up a bit and move on and play those notes in the pattern of thirds. Try to make sure that you're taking a breath every 2 measures as illustrated by the composer's breath marks. 1, 2, ready, and... Now, let's focus our tonguing and play through the expanding intervals drill. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Finally, let's do our last exercise together. As always, make sure that you're doing it with a solid, steady tempo and your best tone. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, and... Well, that's our scale study in the key of concert C minor. I hope you'll consider playing it again very soon. Also consider moving on to other scale studies, the advanced scale studies, or even some of our lesson technical book our technical book studies. So, as I always say, thanks for joining me. Continue to keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.